आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone. The question says that find the mean and standard deviation of first n terms of AP whose first term is A and the common difference is D. So we have to find the standard deviation and mean. So first of all, we will form the AP and then we will find all these things. So first of all, we will write in terms of mean and standard deviation, that is xi. We have seen that is xi upon n is sigma xi upon n is mean. So xi will be A, then A plus D. We are writing the arithmetic progression terms, that is A plus 2D, then A plus 3D. So like that till we know that last term is A plus n minus 1 into D. Correct? Similarly, we will be using this xi minus A for the standard deviation. So that also we will find. So xi minus A will be here 0, then D plus 2D, then here 3D, dot dot till n minus 1 into D. Similarly, we will be using this term xi minus A whole square. So it will be 0 square, 0, D square, D square, 2D, that is 4D square, 9D square. So dot dot till n minus 1 into square D square. Okay, this all we are going to use, that's why we have written. Now as we know, sigma xi, or you can say sum of all the terms in AP is given as sum Sn, or that can be written as sigma xi also in the terms of mean. So sigma xi is going to be n by 2, formula we know, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the sum formula for n terms. Similarly, we can write sigma xi. So from here, we are going to find the mean. So mean is basically sigma xi upon n. Correct? Now sigma xi is sum only, sum of all the terms, that is n by 2, 1 by n. We will write the value n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now we can see n will be cancelled out. So this is going to give us, let's give 2a by 2. It is going to give us a plus n minus 1 by 2 into d. So we can clearly say that this is the formula for mean. Okay. Now let's go for the standard deviation. First of all, let's write the standard deviation formula, that is sigma is equal to under root of xi minus a whole square upon n minus sigma xi, sigma we forgot to write, sigma xi minus a upon n whole square. So this is the formula of standard deviation. So for that we have to first of all simplify these both terms, xi minus a whole square and xi minus a. So first of all, let's go for the first one. So we can write sigma xi minus a can be written as, we will add all the terms, that is 0 plus d plus 2d plus 3d. So let's do one thing. Let's take d common. So it will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 till n minus 1 term. Correct? Now as we know, if instead of n minus 1 n terms were there, the formula was n into n plus 1 by 2. But here we will replace n by d into n by n minus 1, n into n plus 1. So n plus 1 will be n by 2. If the sum of terms is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot dot till n terms, we actually used to write n into n plus 1 by 2. So that only we used here. Instead of n, we write n minus 1. So this is sigma xi minus a. Similarly, we will find sigma xi minus a whole square. So that is going to give us, let's take out d square common here. So that will be 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square dot 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 till n minus 1 whole square. Similarly, as we know the series, addition of 1 square, 2 square till n square, it is actually given by n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. But here till n minus 1 terms are there, so we will replace n by n minus 1. So it is going to give us d square into n, that is n minus 1, n plus 1, so it will be n, then 2n plus 1, n minus 1 will be replaced here, so it will be 2n minus 1 upon 6. D square by 6 only we write. Now we are going to put the value of xi minus sigma xi minus a and sigma xi minus a whole square into the formula of sigma. So sigma is equal to, we can write under root of sigma xi minus a whole square upon n. So it will be d square into n minus 1 into 2n minus 1 upon 6, 2n minus 1 into 6 upon 6, but into n also. According to the formula, n is there, minus square of xi minus a, sigma xi minus a. Square of this will be, we can write directly, d into n minus 1 upon 2, and n is there, whole square. Now from here we can clearly see that n is going to be cancelled out, and here n is also going to be cancelled out. Now as we can see that d square, let's open the bracket first of all, then we will write. So d square into n minus 1 into 2n minus 1 upon 6, then minus, here let's open the bracket, d square into n minus 1 whole square upon 4. Now as we can see in both the terms, d square is common and n minus 1 is common and 2 is common. So let's take out common parts here. So d square by 2 into n minus 1, this n was cancelled, we have written by mistakenly. So here we will see that n minus 1 is already taken out common. So here 2n minus 1 will be there and 2 is common, so 3 will be here, minus, here one bracket of n minus 1 is taken common, so 1 n minus 1 by 2 is remained. Okay, now let's take the LCM here. So this is going to give us d square, root is d, so d we have taken common, n minus 1 by 2, and this is going to give us after LCM 4n minus 2 minus 3n plus 3 upon 6 is equal to d under root n minus 1 by 2, and this is going to give us 4n minus 3, and that is n, then minus 2 plus 3 is plus 1 upon 6. So this is going to, that we know, that is a minus b, a plus b, so which will be equal to n square minus 1, and 2 6 is 12. So we can clearly say that this is standard deviation. I hope you understand the solution. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।